Hello, Minecrafters, how are you? Welcome back to Stonevania SMP. I have a little quest to do. It's a little late in getting done. Lind has left some Easter eggs rounded about. Actually, we need to go to the Nether portal, as that is where it starts. I probably should have started there, but that's alright. So, we'll probably do the Easter egg hunt. I realize, like I said, it's a little late in the game, but better late than never. So, we have the Easter bunny. Oh. Here, let me stand over here so the thing's not making so much noise. Eventually we'll be able to... There we go, we got the book. And I accidentally put a torch there. So, the hunt. Let me move back maybe a little more so we don't hear the portal. This is awesome. A bunny dropped by to bring you great fun, a game you must play and a prize to be won. To collect all the eggs which cover your base in hopes to bring joy and a smile to your face. There are 7 eggs hidden around your base. Under some of the eggs I have placed prizes. Good luck finding them all. You can also wear the eggs as a hat. Oh, look at the bunnies. That's awesome. Can I give this back without... There we go. And P.S. There are actually 8 eggs at your base. I just didn't want to rewrite the whole book. I believe Lint mentioned to me at some point there are actually 9 around my base. So clearly, if anybody comes to visit me from any of the other bases, they will come through the Nether Roof portal, which is here. So we'll go through and we'll keep an eye out for eggs, and then you'll come up this way to this area, which really isn't anything at the moment. I just kind of wanted to finish it off. And you know, we have our zombified piglin friend hanging out. I'm gonna assume that Lynn probably didn't go this way because it's not really done. But you continue up this way to get to the base. This is the tunnel to Zelioth the King's base, which I just put some moss through here just so it would look finished, and put up these walls with lighting, and then so I wouldn't have to decorate the whole tunnel to Zelioth's base, I put up this wall. And then that one guy James suggested putting a banner here to kind of close that off as well. So I'll end up doing that. But it looks pretty good. I mean, for a tunnel, can't go wrong. So then to get up to my base, you'll go through these mangrove doors. And don't forget, we're keeping our eye out for some Easter eggs. Oh, look, it's a mini haunted. That's cute. Put that there and... Oh. Go cookies and some cake. Can't go wrong with cookies and cake. So we go up this way, and this is the entrance to the base. We also have, you can also go, that way goes up to the garden. Here is the aesthetic mining entrance, because our mine is down below actually. But I have the mason and what is it? The mason, what, the toolsmith and all of those that will be living over here. So I just laid down a basic foundation of, when the llamas are up here, of where I want their rooms to be. So I created this room, and there's still probably some decorating to do, but then you go up here, and this is their bedroom, which again needs decorating. I just wanted to get the foundation laid. Later you'll see this leads to what I'm gonna call my witchy area over there. And then I dug all of this out. This was all filled in before, because we're going to have like a little, I'll call it like a shopping area over here for the weaponsmith. I believe this is another weaponsmith. And what's the armorer? So we'll have little areas set up. You know, the armorer will have armor stuff here, like a little shop area. And you can look out to the river over there. And then from here you can see the center of the base. I still need to get rid of some more of the vines. And that is the librarian tree stump over there. So again, I just tried to stick with laying the foundation, getting the ceiling somewhat set up, and I laid the flooring down. And then we'll build out each of the shop areas here. And of course, amethyst is what powers the Bog of Whispers. So we have different amethyst areas throughout. And this is the mining. So you have all the different blocks and all that. Oh, and a golden egg. I don't know if there would be anything. Oh, there is. Wow, 2 diamond blocks, some golden apples, and a totem of undying. And the golden egg. That's awesome. Cool. So we just have some decoration here. Then, you know, your smelting area. I will eventually move the carpets from in front of the door, so that way the villagers can come out here as well, now that I've made it safe. And they can't go get lost out in the, you know, bog. This is the front entrance to the base. We have just this little alcove here. And then this, if you've seen the previous videos, was just all stone and everything with the frogs in here, so I've turned it into a little frog area. I made a little river with some fish, and the frogs can hang out. We have one of the kitties, and this leads to the shop area that I just showed you. I still need to do something with the walls and the ceiling. I just needed to get like a foundation of how things would be connected and all of that. I tried not to get too carried away with decorating. And this is our storage area. Well, one of our storage areas. This is like the secondary storage where all the leftovers go. We have, oh, another egg, our secret egg. So we have 3 out of 9. Alright, nothing in this one. So each one of these stone represents what's in these chests here. And then we have our little hangout area. A little more storage. We have our frogs hanging about because it is a bog. Oh, look. A little frog egg. That's funny. Right, nothing there. Oh. Wait a minute. There we go. Oh, and another egg. A secret egg. So 5 of 9. I'm gonna assume there's probably nothing under this one as well. Okay. So this is just like a little, I call it my voodoo area. We have like the potions and stuff in here. With some of the heads. A little bit of storage. A little hallway. This is the fishing area. We have Boobalis's cat, Mr. Poopers. A little eating area, cooking area, the fish cleaning area. We have Sprout and our parrot hanging out here. So you can grab your fishing pole and you can go fishing here. It's nice and safe. Oh, it's a mini Boobalis. Oh my gosh. That's cool. So 6 out of 9. I don't think there'll be anything under here. Oh, some more cookies and cake. I love cake. That's awesome. I know Lynn said it didn't go down this way, so we won't go down there. But I can show you down there after. This area was our first storage area. So you can, you know, craft and smelt and cook here. With some decoration. And we have some more storage here. And there. Our cozy little bedroom, which I have not changed. I probably won't make a new bedroom. This will be a... I really like this area. We have our kitties. I've been trying to collect them all. I think we're at like 9 out of 11. No, 8 out of 11. So I've been working on that. That's why there are so many cats around. We have a little pond here. And then I added on to the original storage area that was out there. And put in this storage area as we keep an eye out for some more eggs. So this is like all the important stuff that I use often. With the crafting table, the anvil, all the stuff around, so we can get things done. We have some storage here. Mostly the sand and terracotta is here. Ooh, and an egg, secret egg. So 6, 7 of 9 we have now. Clearly there's no extra down there. So we have a smelting area. So we can get all of that done. The frogs like to go up there and get stuck. You know, kind of like that one is back there. A little bit more storage. And then this is the heart of the Bog of Whispers, which I just recently made. We have a beacon down there. You can also go fishing over here. Oh, and we have another egg, a dust bunny egg. Oh my gosh. So 3, 6, 7, 8 of 9. Ooh, and a surprise. Golden carrots. Awesome. So just an area to hang out here. And we have some fish. A little crafting area. For now, I've put these in here. When I originally put them in, the wall was right there, but I just recently enlarged this area because we can make this our secret little garden for the pitcher plants and the torch flower. Because I wasn't sure what I was going to do here. They were just going to be doors that basically led nowhere. So just a little area over there. And then this just leads down to the beacon. So that's cool. It's hidden away. No eggs down here. But I really like how this came out. So that is the heart of the Bog of Whispers, and the beacon gives you strength. And the frogs usually come in here too and hang out. Go for a swim. Oh, I missed that on the way in. Our last egg, right? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo, we did it! That's awesome. Cool. Thank you so much, Lynn, for taking time to give us an Easter egg hunt. That was really very fun. I'm so happy I found them all without having to go crazy looking for them. So that's amazing. Thank you so much for the presents, cookies, golden apple, some cakes, and golden carrots, and some blocks of diamond. We'll put those in there. And some too. Put the item frames in here. I'm also going to put the eggs in here for now. This is all the building stuff I was just recently using. And we can incorporate these as well when we're decorating the areas. That will be fun. We can probably put that in there. And put that away. And we'll put the cookies in here. So we'll just finish up with the base store. You saw the bedroom. which leads to the little bee area. I had built for Boobalus because he is a bee. And I thought this came out so cute, so, you know, I had to make a bigger one for the bees. Lots of flowers for them. We have a kitty here who's, let me move the kitty over some. There you go. So they have little bee hangout areas, lots of flowers. They have their little work and study area over here because, you know, bees like to work and study. Relax a little bit after collecting all that pollen. And then that just leads out to the tunnel that we were in before. And then if you go up through the storage area, this area is new. I've been working on this off camera. I had just wanted to set the foundation like I said, but I mean obviously the hallway here is pretty much done. I took my idea from the bee sanctuary at the shop area and incorporated this because I really like that. So we put that there. And we have our nether wart, and this takes us into our witchy area. Again, this is going... I tried to just lay the foundation here, but then obviously I did do some decorating, but we'll have some other stuff going on here. Finish the walls here and all that good stuff, get that done. But I just kind of wanted to set the scene for the area. A couple of beds here. Gonna get some decoration there. Finish the wall, the flooring, decoration there. And then this is going to be our big witches area with some cauldrons, you know, some amethyst and magical stuff. Kind of like we did at in the Mystic Ravine. So I have all my heads stored up here because we're going to incorporate those in this area. As you can see, we have a couple of the others already here. And this looks into the villager area over there. I mean, maybe kind of creepy, I don't know. But that's fine. I mean, you know, witch has to keep her eye on the things that are going on. So we're gonna decorate all of this. That should be pretty cool. And then you can go up here, and this is there's a stonemason here, and I think another villager. But this leads out to the garden. Originally there was only this way to get up to the garden. We'll leave through that way. And we had previously made this custom tree, which is a tree house. I want to turn a lot of the other trees into custom trees as well. So you come up here and you have a little area. Look. It watches the sun sets. That's pretty cool. Watches the villagers go about their work, you know, when they're not getting ready to snooze. They're all done hanging out at the bell over there. So they're all headed off to bed. So I do have everything fenced off right now. We're going to eventually make some custom walls and all that good stuff. So I guess we'll go and work our way around and come back. I'm turning this into a tree stump. So I did go ahead and I hollowed this out. Just laid the foundation work and put in the ceiling. So we need to put in the flooring and separate some of these areas because this will be where they live. You know, we'll give them a kitchen and proper bedrooms. I think I want to put like a second floor up here overlooking that area over there. And then we can put a couple of beds up here. And they can look out the window overlooking this area. Eventually down there I will expand where the mushrooms are to home them. So I just hollowed all of this out. The stone and the dirt. And this takes us again out to their garden area. I also need to work on this pond because right now it's just dirt and I think a couple of fish. So we need to work on that. And then I did a lot of the pale moss so it looks boggish. And they have all their different gardens. We'll probably be adding some more. And possibly some more, just some little houses along the outskirts here. So I did terraform all of this yesterday because it was just the edge going around the pond here that I made. So I went through and lit everything up. I put up the fence. I terraformed that so it doesn't look horrible. And like I said, we'll have a custom wall eventually. And I made all this pond. We can still need to add some lily pads and some floating lights, all that good stuff. This is the mint chocolate chip bowl that one guy James had made me as my Secret Santa gift, and I went inside and hollowed it out and turned it into a home with an awesome fireplace and a little sleeping area over here. This is one of my favorite areas, just a little seating area. I think that turned out really cool. And then an eating area and a little study overlooking the pond. So yeah, mint chocolate chip ice cream bowl turned into a home. So I also did this part of the terraforming yesterday. There was like a hole underneath here, so I went ahead and covered that up with some dirt and grass. We'll have our custom wall eventually. And before I was just gonna have it so that you would walk along the outside, but then I decided to go ahead and make a tunnel through here, which we'll also fix up on the list of things to do. We also need to add some lily pads and some lights here. But for now we have the hanging lights, which I really like with the mini blocks and the lanterns. I think that looks really cool. So I started out a small little area for these villagers. It'll probably open up some here because I can probably grab some of the villagers from over there and bring them over here too, so it's not crowded over there. And then this will look out over the swamp over here. Maybe we'll put like an outside patio for them here. So just got that all opened up and did that. I also opened up this area inside here. That looks over the swamp, and then the sheep and cows are over there. So I opened up this area. Obviously it was filled with stone and all of that. I'll probably open it some more towards the back. This area leads to where the zombie villager is, so I'll change out the wall here. Obviously we will, you know, decorate floors and ceilings, all that good stuff. We might be able to make an upstairs here. I'm not really sure what's up there. And I was going to turn this into a mushroom. I'm not really sure now. I think a mushroom might be cool. Obviously we need to put the top on. But this is what I have so far, and then of course decorating the outside and all that good stuff. So we'll have to work on getting that done so that it all comes together and looks, you know, cohesive. I guess right now it's just mixed match of all things, but again I just wanted to get, you know, the foundation set so I would know, you know, how much room we had and all of that. Behind here is our zombie villager friends. See, that's where the wall is for the other side of the villagers. And then, well, before we had dug this out, I obviously haven't done anything with this. This goes to the lower level where the chickens are. And then on the other side is the area that leads over to the sheep and the cows. And then eventually that will be a home. I just needed to put up something quickly to keep the villagers in over there safe. The shepherd and I believe the Fletcher are over there. So I just recently dug all of this out. There are various floors, so I laid the flooring here. They'll have some bedrooms and some other areas up here to hang out in, which should be pretty cool. So still need to do the decorating. I just wanted to get the walls up and see how things would work as far as separating rooms. And that overlooks the sheep and cows. And then we can go up again. I'll make a lookout area here and here. We'll get that decorated. And then probably something here. Maybe an amethyst area for here, kind of like the center of the home. And then some villagers have moved in up here. So I need to get some more cyan terracotta and the gray glazed. so I can finish the flooring. We still have the ceiling to do. And then we'll create a cool area here for them. They can look out over the sheep and the cow area as well. And then we go up this. We have a little area here, the spiral staircase. You can look out at the different areas. So here's another level. Just have the foundation laid out. We need decorating. They apparently need jobs. We have over here. We'll probably do a little patio here, looking out over the swamp and the jungle. And then you can just go up here, and there's a small little area here, which still needs some work as well. Everything is a work in progress. I'm trying to get as much of the building done and decorating done as I can before the end of the season. Well, the end of season 1 for Stonevania, which I believe is end of June, somewhere around there. So yeah, this should be pretty cool. Definitely a work in progress. Let's see if I can. Here, should we go back over here and I'll pop up some so you can see. So we'll have a big, put a big mushroom top on there. I think I can pull that off. And obviously decorate the outside and make it look all mushroomy. Get that done. Then I need to get something done with the top of this home as well. Everything's a work in progress right now. Oh, we also have this is like the little fisherman's home it has become, because the fishermen are out there and I believe this is where most of them sleep. So I may dig out some more of this and turn those into homes. And I could probably also move a couple of them over to the mint chocolate chip house over there, because the other pond is over there. So that would probably be cool. They have their little farms all over. Down here is the chicken area and our wheat farm. We need to do some work in here. And this was the area I showed you earlier. We're going to turn this into a home for the leather worker and the shepherd. And put some trees out here because, you know, the animals need some shade. Put up some custom walls and all that good stuff. Look, we have a slime hanging out in our boat. All kinds of building stuff still to get done. And then we just come back down this way. This was our original way to the garden. A little windy path through the side of the bog area. with little alcoves, and then you can take this down to, this is where the mason is, to the front entrance of the bog. This all still needs some work to dress it up, but I couldn't really do too much of it until I had, you know, this area set up and that area, so I knew what I was left with. So we'll get some stuff done here. And this is where the mushrooms are right now, and I think skeleton horse. So we're gonna come through here, and then on the other side of that we'll create an open area for them to hang out in, so they're not, you know, sad in here. And that, of course, is the aesthetic mine entrance. Just trying to think of what areas we have left, but we need to... I told you I would take you back down here. This is our aquarium and our enchanting area. Of course, you know where all the happy frogs live. The aquarium with the fish. And we just recently made Hiccup Hollow for the axolotls and the frogs to hang out. They can live their best lives. Oh, and eat lots of tropical fish. Then there's just this little cave hideout area. The cute little frog. So the tropical fish can safely hang out over there, and the axolotls can occasionally have a tropical fish treat over here. And then we enter the Whispering Roots Library. So I've put all this here so the frogs don't end up jumping out here and, you know, swimming for their lives out into the river. So they're safe in here. The librarians have a little hangout area. And this little library area. I'm not sure. I might make a home for one of the librarians off of here. Still haven't decided on that. That's why the beds are here, because I'm not sure. We have the librarian assistants living in here. This will be turned into a home for them. Just got the foundation of the area set out. Yeah. Nope. This will be the main library. So again, we have Amethyst here. Look, he made it over there. I wasn't sure if they would actually make it over there. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's fine. So we're gonna put study areas here and more bookshelves and desks and little areas where the librarians would be studying and hanging out, you know, doing librarian things. And this river was actually already here. I just dug open this area and found this, and just recently made this area over here so they have seating where they can study and all that good stuff. I should put a book there. Now, I guess he's stuck. There you go. Oh, and the iron golem made it over here. Alright. Made the fireplace so they can be warm, because it does get a little musty and cold down here in the bog. So we have another amethyst crystal area over here with an enchanting table and a place for the librarians to study and hang out. Clearly he's having trouble making his way home. I'll have to grab them after and bring them back over there so they know where to go. This outside area, I believe I'm going to turn into an aquarium. Oh no. Wrong way. No. There you go. Close in the top of that and turn that into an aquarium. I think that would be pretty cool. So this is one of the librarians' homes. The aquarium would continue over here. Change out the back wall over there and all that good stuff. So this is just a walkway from the librarian assistants over to the Dean of Libraries, who lives in there. And then we just have this little area outside here to hang out. Probably put something here. And then we have all the water area in between. We have a walkway over to the librarian's tree stump. The villagers can safely travel back and forth without getting into trouble. That goes out to the river. Through the fence gate, you can go out there, sit by the campfire. This is where the pages live. Also part of the Whispering Roots Library. We still need to do some decorating in here as well. And then we also made the patio up here for the librarians. They can look out over the river, watch the stars at night, hang out. They have some areas to sit, you know, cook some stuff if they would like. It's all safe for them. I do need to visit some of the nearby villages and grab some more bells, because I would like to have those. And this bridge has been here for a while, it just connects the library area over to the main base. You can even see over to the what's going to be the shops over there. Then I made this little like secret hangout area. We still need to do some decorating over here. Put in a ceiling, the floor, and some more decorations. But this overlooks the center. So that should be pretty cool. So then you just come back down here. And you are back at Hiccup Hollow. This doesn't go anywhere. This was originally where I had some of the zombie villagers. So depending on time, we could eventually turn this into something as well. But there is quite a lot left to get done. I think that's pretty much it. So still a lot to do. But that's awesome. We got our eggs, a mini haunted, a mini boobalus, a secret egg, another one. So what, there were 4 secret eggs. We have the dust bunny, the golden egg, and the frog egg. So we're going to incorporate those around the base. We'll probably take the mini haunted and mini boobalus and put that in the witch's area with the other heads, probably also the dust bunny and the frog. And then the other eggs we can have around the base, which will be cool. And then Cakes Lint gave us. I have like quite a few favorite areas so far in the base. This is definitely one of them. So anyway, here, should we turn around? There we go. Thank you so much for Minecrafting with me, for taking a tour of the base and going on the belated Easter egg hunt provided by Lint. Thank you so much, Lint. I appreciate it. It was so much fun, and I love the presents. Thank you for taking time to do that. If you enjoyed this chapter, consider, hitting the like button and subscribing. And this obviously is a shorter chapter, which is cool. I really wanted to get the Easter egg hunt done since it's now been a couple of weeks since Easter. So, that's done, and we'll get some more base work done soon. Looking forward to seeing how everything turns out. Let me know in the comments, or join the Discord. Let me know what you think of the base so far. If you have any ideas of what we can do, let me know. I love hearing from you. Again, thank you so much for Minecrafting with me. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to do so. I will see you again soon. Bye.